like wake up in the middle of the night and shine my flashlight on him to make sure he was still breathing. Like, but he's really pissed about the driveway.
And it is literally all over my $30,000 driveway, oil everywhere. Hey guys, Monday morning. I need to shave. Anyways, getting ready for the week. Sad news. The big kahuna tree's coming down today. I tried to keep it an extra year to see if it was gonna live, and it's not gonna make it, so I'm kind of sad. We got a couple others over here. I'm pointing in the right direction. Over here that need to kind of go down. And then there's one way over there. The turkey buzzards, or turkey vultures, seem to be, they like trees that don't have leaves, which none of them are gonna have leaves here soon, but I'm trying to get these things dropped and down before the winter season. So we're gonna lose the big kahuna, and that way I can get grass seed down and get stuff planted, and hopefully it'll be back to normal in the spring. So that's kind of the objective for the day. All the way down. Sad day of losing the tree.
Hey guys, so wish me luck. I'm going in to get my hair done. It's much needed. I had to cancel my appointment, I don't know if it was 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. So I'm either at 6, usually I go every 6 weeks. So this is either 8 weeks or 9 weeks. I'm not sure. I didn't have COVID anymore for my last appointment, but my anxiety was like really, really bad. So I was like, there's no way I can go there and sit in the chair and all that stuff, because I felt anxiety before at hair appointments. Always been able to like work through it, nothing too crazy. So I was like, I just know I'm not ready for that. And honestly, today I feel like I'm at like a 3 or 4 in terms of anxiety. I'm not completely relaxed, but I brought my water. I brought some mints, because I feel like if I suck on candy, that kind of helps. I don't know why. And also I'm very open with my hairdresser. So I feel like as long as I talk and let her know, like, aware of my little issues, it helps a lot. So I would offer that advice to anyone who, whatever it is, say you're going to a doctor appointment, hair appointment, whatever you're doing. If I feel like if you are open about it and you share it, it's easier to control. All right guys, I'm done with my hair appointment. Here's how it turned out. She added some low lights this time, and I really like it. So I had to go to the grocery store, take some groceries to my grandmother at the nursing home, and now I'm back home, and it looks like they're just kind of finishing cleaning up the mess from taking the tree down. So I had to park, like, I don't know, way out on the other side of the trees, because I can't get through right now. There's like a bunch of stuff in the driveway they're like cleaning up. So it's kind of weird, like the whole tree's not down though. There's like part of it's still there. So I kind of don't really understand what's going on, but I'm gonna go find out.
Look at our driveway.
Wow.
All the way down. It's all on both sides.
It's everywhere.
It is. They destroyed the driveway.
So why don't you take pictures and send it to the dude?
I'm gonna take pictures. Oh, they took that one out right there too.
Yeah, I see it. I'm so sleepy. Oh, I hate when this happens. It's like 6 o'clock at night and I'm so tired. Ken's like, well, just lay down. Put your pajamas on, lay down. But it's like, if I take any sort of nap or go to bed early, you guys know what's gonna happen. That I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. It's such a That's why it sucks when you don't get a good night's sleep, because then you just like pay for it the whole day. Like I have some invoices and stuff I should be writing up and sending out, and I just can't do it. I literally can't sit at my computer today. I worked last night and I worked early this morning, so it's not like I feel guilty for not working that much today. Okay, so Ken's a little mad because these guys, their truck, I think it was the truck that like grinds up the tree trunks and like mulches it or whatever, was leaking oil all over the driveway. Oh, look. See? He's taking pictures of it. I mean, it's freaking everywhere. We generally do not like to be those type of people that like complain about stuff, because, you know, at the end of the day, everybody's just doing their best. But I feel like if you work for a company and you know you have a truck that's like leaking oil, why would you put it all over a concrete driveway that you can especially tell is like fairly new? So he's really pissed off. On top of the fact, when they came this morning, they forgot to bring their bucket truck, like the thing with the really long, I don't know if he's making a video or FaceTiming with someone or what. I think he was making a video. They forgot the bucket truck, so they kind of worked on cutting down some of the littler trees that were dead and not looking real good in that same area. I'll show you guys all the little tree stumps. But they were like working really slow and kind of just taking their time because they were able to. Their bucket truck did not get here until the afternoon. Then they took like their hour lunch at noon to 1, which is fine. But they didn't show up till 9. And the way this tree stuff works is they kind of like charge you either like a half day, full day, whatever. And it's kind of expensive. And he was told that it would probably just take a half day to cut down that big tree. And because they forgot their bucket truck, it turned into a whole day thing. And then they leaked oil on the driveway. And I don't know. I'm really tired. So I don't even know what I'm saying. He's just disappointed, put it that way. So he's gonna talk to whoever the owner is that you booked the appointments with and make sure that he's not getting charged for all this extra time that it took, because it really wasn't his fault. They have to come back tomorrow and they like use this thing and they grind up the stumps, so they will get rid of all those. That's part of it. But he's really pissed about the driveway.
All right, so this half of the driveway was put in last fall, so it's just barely a year old. And I told the guys to park their equipment over in the trees because A, the asphalt was just put in at the end of June and the concrete is a year old. I told him, I'm like, why don't you put your chipper over there? They kept moving it up and down the driveway. I couldn't see most of it because the sawdust. But this thing was leaking from the transaxle, as well as, I mean, it is literally all over my $30,000 driveway, oil everywhere. And this stuff does not come up. And they kept carting back and forth across the driveway into the oil thing, and I told them actually not to. I told them not to do it, and they did it anyway. So this is oil. And I don't know how you're going to clean this off of a driveway that's a year old, completely destroyed. And then again, told them not to go on the back and forth because the asphalt isn't fully cured. This isn't as huge of a deal, but oh, right here, I'm sorry. Broke down the corner of a brand new asphalt driveway. Grass I can replace, asphalt and concrete I cannot replace. So not sure what we're gonna do about it.
Oh, that's fine. You don't need to cut it.
Yes, you do.
Look. Oh, hooks in those tube thingies. Yeah, I would loosen it a little bit. Plus, it's like kind of crooked. You might have to make the seat go straight up and down.
Like that is better?
Yeah. So does this one need tightened then?
I think it's, no.
Oh.
One dog fits.
No, they'll both fit.
Come here, Toby.
Toby.
Come here.
Stay in the basket.
Close the thing.
Bean.
He's biting.
Why are you biting it? Should I make it higher? I'm gonna make it higher.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
You gotta see their new little thing. FaceTime your dad.
Switch to FaceTime here, I got it. What they in, a basket?
Yeah, so they can see out the window, but Bean's trying to climb out of it.
What is it, wrap around the seat?
Oh, he's not. Look at both of them.
Toby.
They're both being bad.
Toby was sitting in it the whole time.
I know. Bean's a bad influence.
He's just looking around.
Alright guys, I'm getting ready to take a bath and wind down for the night, but I thought I would check in with you guys. We're supposed to vlog today. We're actually going to go homecoming dress shopping, but a little turn of events, because last night around, I think it was about 8 o'clock at night, all of a sudden Shaggy started acting really weird. He was standing up, his back arched just a little bit, his head turned sideways, and he was kind of just like walking in circles. Like, not just like walking in circles like a dog chasing its tail, but he couldn't like walk straight. He'd just like wander to the side, but his head the whole time was like tilted at a weird angle, kinda. So we kept a close eye on him all night. He's actually in here with me right now. I'll explain why in a second, but yeah, I'm getting ready to take my bath over there. So Ken was like, what could be going on? Is he like having a stroke or something? So all last night, it was kind of a struggle. Like neither Ken nor I slept all through the night because we had Shaggy up on our bed and he kept like shaking in his hindquarters a little bit. Like he'd shake, stop, shake, stop. So it wasn't like constant shaking when a dog is usually nervous or scared. So that was kind of weird too. And we had Googled and took him to the vet this morning, first thing in the morning, and found out what we Googled is what he's going through. It's called vestibular syndrome, and it's basically a thing that older dogs go through, because if you guys don't know, Shaggy's 15, he turned 15 in May. The symptoms of this vestibular syndrome are like dizziness, walking in circles, sometimes even falling over, disorientation. The shaking, he said, is not a normal symptom of this syndrome, but maybe he was just in a little bit of pain. Maybe he even is starting to get a little bit of arthritis in his back legs, which we haven't really noticed any other signs of that. Anyway, so yeah, it's just sad because obviously with any dog, no matter how old they are, you're always really worried that something could be wrong with them and you're going to go to the vet and get really, really bad news. The good thing is when we took him to the vet, he ate right before we went. He drank water at the vet's office. He actually, it was like he woke up and was actually quite a bit improved than what he was last night. Last night was really scary. I would even wake up in the middle of the night and shine my flashlight on him to make sure he was still breathing. Like, that's just how nervous we both were. But you guys know, if you're longtime viewers, the emergency vet center in this area, we have had a bad experience with Tori. So the last thing we wanted to do was take him there. I don't even know if I could walk in those doors, honestly. But we did find out at the vet's today that there's another emergency place. It's like 40 minutes away, so it's not very close for like really bad emergencies, but I feel like it's worth the extra 20-minute drive because that other place is just horrendous. But anyways, so today it's been just a lot of sitting with Shaggy, carrying him outside, carrying him in. He's eating normal. We've got some medications. I think the scary part is the vet said that this could get a lot worse before it gets better. And I don't know, he's just been sleeping the whole day. And I guess every experience that we've had with the dog that we've had to put down, I've had a Keyshawn Tazzy, had to put down. We had a Pomeranian before, had to put down. Tori, we had to put down. Daisy. I mean, definitely one of the hardest things that you have to go through. And the sad thing about dogs is usually when they get sick or like something like this happens, they go downhill really fast, which maybe in the long run makes it easier for people to make the decision that needs to be made. But it's just, I don't know. We've never, to have a dog live 15 years, I mean, Shaggy's obviously lived a very fulfilling life, but I mean, he was in our video the other day. I showed you guys him jumping up and playing with Tucker and Dax, like biting their necks like he does. So, I don't know. We're just not prepared yet. And not like we ever will be. But this just kind of came out of nowhere. And I think he's going to be okay. If you Google vestibular syndrome, or if your dog has had it, or if you know anything about it, it doesn't have to be the end of the road, but it's also a little bit of an eye-opener that he is 15 years old, and, you know, I don't know. This just sucks. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and say some prayers for Shaggy, and we'll see you in our next video.